Hey everybody, this is Retro Challenge Gamer, and we're going to be doing another stream series here. First time back on Twitch in a long time. Oh my goodness, it's been years. I'm in a new location and using local foreign internet here, so we'll see how much it actually is good. It seems like it's hitting the red and the yellows a lot, but thankfully I'm actually recording this as well at the same time to my hard drive. So those on YouTube will get a clear experience compared to those on Twitch, unfortunately. So as you can see, we're actually going to be playing Trials of Mana, the remake. So we bought this earlier because I originally had the translated ROM version since this game originally was released on the Super Nintendo, and it never came over to the States. It was always stuck in Japan. So someone decided to dump ROM the game, translate it to English, and released it. And I played a little bit of it, but I never really got very far. For whatever reason, it didn't hold my interest as much as the original Secret of Mana did, which I also did on a Twitch stream earlier in my YouTube history. And I don't know. I bought this one. I was like, okay. I never got around to playing this game properly, formally, so I wanted to actually just do it for real. And from what I'm hearing from a bunch of people, this is almost like the definitive version of the game. There's a lot of additions and changes and fixes that they did to the gameplay. Now, I've heard as a whole, it's a little bit on the easy side compared to the original Super Nintendo version, but it is what it is. We're going to be making it harder for ourselves. I've already played this game. I've played it 3 times through, and I've gotten all 3 final bosses. That's right, there's 3 final bosses. Based on the main character you choose from the start of the game will dictate who your final boss is going to be. So there's 6 characters total, and they're kind of paired up in twos for the final bosses, 2, 2, and 2. So, having played this for as much as I have, I actually just want to make a simple challenge. And it's called the Secret of Mana 4-item limit challenge, just like the original Secret of Mana that I played earlier. Because what this game gives you, it gives you the opportunity to buy up to 99 items of each type and carry about 9 of each into battle. I'm not going to do that. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to limit myself. Even if I carry more than 4 into battle, I'm going to use no more than 4 at a time. So I'm going to simulate that I have 4 of each type. So I'm going to limit myself with the items used. So based on how much I played this game, I think that one change alone could mean the world of difference and difficulty for this game. So we're going to start with the New Game Plus. Yeah, brightness is fine. That's good. We're not going to do beginner, easy, or hard. We're just going to do plain normal, like we normally do with these challenges, and we're going to see how much this one single change makes a difference in the game, because I know in some of the later battles, I was thankful to have 9 of each type of item. But if I have nothing more than 4 of each type, things might get really dicey really quick towards the end. So we'll see what happens, okay? Little bouncing rabbites and mushrooms. Okay, Duran is a proud young soldier from Valsina, Kingdom of the Plains. Though he comes across as hot-headed and ready for a fight, the whole kingdom acknowledges his skill with the blade. Duran has nothing but love for his kingdom and respect for the hero king, a good friend of his departed father, Loki, the Golden Knight. Also brother of Thor, maybe. Alright, so that's the main thing. He's basically your standard fighter, warrior, brawler sort of thing. Angela is the only daughter of the true Queen of Altina, the snow-covered kingdom of magicians. Because Angela's mother hardly spent any time with her as a child, the princess was prone to act out to get attention, wearing gaudy clothes and playing pranks on people in the castle. Despite this, Her love for her mother runs deep. Angela never got the hang of casting magic spells, a problem that plagues her to this very day. She's basically your standard mage. And attack mage, no less. She's your black mage, if you will. And I played as her once. She's remarkably overpowered once you get all of her skills and abilities and stuff. She can just mop the floor with people. Kevin is heir to the throne of Ferolia. His father is the king of the Beastmen, but his missing mother was a human woman. Kevin's father raised him to be a fighting machine, which affected his social skills. He is unused to conversing with humans, which can make him hard to understand at times. The ice around the young boy's heart only began to melt after making friends with Carl, the wolf pup. Okay, so while Duran is like your standard fighter paladin, Kevin is like your brawler and your berserker. He's all attack, and nothing else. Charlotte is the granddaughter of Wendell's Priest of Light. She looks much younger than she is thanks to the elven blood in her veins. Perhaps because of this, she has always been coddled by the people who raised her in the temple. Charlotte's bright and outgoing personality can be both an asset and a hindrance. Though curious, she's superstitious and a bit of a scaredy cat. Now, I was a little bit spoiled by the sprite in Secret of Mana, which was the original Black Mage, so I actually thought she was going to be the Black Mage based on the sprite in the first game. No, she's actually a white mage. She's your healer of the group. Hawkeye hails from the desert fortress of Navarro, home to a guild of noble thieves. He was raised as the orphan ward of Flamecon, the leader. Together with Flamecon's old children, Eagle and Jessica, Hawkeye comes across as a laid-back and charming young man, making it hard to tell when he's being, serious. But at his core, Hawkeye is a fiercely loyal friend. Nothing gets past his honed senses and quick wit. He's like your rogue and your thief. He's quick to attack, but he has very weak attack strength. So he's more about getting in there, getting a couple swipes, and getting the heck out. And he has a lot of status effect sort of abilities to complement that. Reese is the young princess of the mountainous kingdom of Laurent and captain of the renowned Amazon Guard. She has a will of iron and down-to-earth manner, though some might call her stubborn. Reese is always there to lend a hand to those who need it. She lost her mother as a child, and since then has tried to help raise her little brother Elliot. Her topmost priorities are her father, brother, and kingdom. She's kind of a mixed bag. She's kind of a mix of other class types, but she does get some summons a little later on in the game. I can't really put her in any particular class like the others. I almost want to say Dragoon, but she's not that either. So she's a middle of the road sort of. She's not really a magic user either, other than her summons. So let me go take a look at something real quick, and we will get started. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do a randomizer to figure out who I'm going to choose here. Okay. So, actually, as a matter of fact, the randomizer chose Reese. So, we're going to go with Reese as our main character. So, I already know which final boss I'm going to do, but I'm not going to tell you anybody who doesn't know what's happening. So, now I get to choose my two side characters. So, I already have a middle-of-the-road attacker with later on some abilities that will be useful at later classes as she classes up. So, I think I want to do... I think it might be good to have a little healer, so let's get Charlotte in there. And then finally, who to round this out? The third companion is always the hardest one to choose for me, you know? Like, I always have a hard time figuring out who the third one. I can always figure out the first and the second pretty easily, but the third one, it's like, who's going to complement these characters most, you know? The healer and the all-around good. Let's go with Hawkeye. Proceed with this party? Heck yeah, we will. Let's go. And a little bit of trivia, my first time playing through the game, I actually chose Durant, Reese, and Kevin as my initial party going through the game, with Durant as my primary. So, but yeah, this was a complete unexpected game that we all thought they weren't going to remake it from the ground up, but they did.
風の王国ローランドの王女リースはローランドを守るアマゾネス軍のリーダーとして今日も山の見回りに出ていた。
So I'm actually going to talk over this because I use the Japanese voiceovers because I just like them better. I tried on my third playthrough the normal, well, not normal. Oh gosh, I need to change that. I need to change the camera. I do not like how that camera moves. Whoop, my bad. Alright. I never used the hold and charge attack, you know that? But this is basically every main character has a beginning fight somewhere that allows you to go through the basic functions of the battle system. Reese just happens to have it straight up at the front. But yeah, I did the English voiceovers on my third playthrough, and I'm just like, ugh. With the exception of only a couple voice actors where they actually did a better job than the Japanese, for the most part, it's just like Japanese voiceovers fit better. You know, they just do. I mean, Charlotte sounds adorable in the Japanese voiceover, but in the English voiceover, Charlotte is annoying as heck. So, that's one major difference right there. So I gotta, as soon as I can, I gotta change the... Gotta change the camera, and I gotta check to see what items I have in my inventory. Until... That is such an unwieldy outfit. Okay, yes. This is a very complicated map. Welcome back, Captain. I'm afraid now the guards have seen Prince Elliot, Captain. You're the captain of the guard. Okay, so we're gonna jump up. Can we jump? Oh my gosh. This is the... There we go. Oh no! This is the physics we're working with here in this game. One item seed. Alright. Yeah, but if you look everywhere... Oh yeah, let me change my... Oh no. Can I change my... No, I can't. I'd have to change it at the menu screen. Thank you. So I have one item. Okay, so I have no items. Good. So my 4 item limit thing has not started technically yet. But yeah, there are small little secrets hidden all over these maps. So all you have to do is just look around, and you will just trip and stumble over everything. It's just, there's so much stuff hidden. Like, I'm just kind of looking around myself, you know? But yeah, this is one of the more complex maps of the game.